In the historical books of the Old Testament, we find the rise and fall of Israel. This is one of my favorite sections of the Bible. In this section, we see the rise of a nation that is blessed by God. I love this part of the Bible because of the epic battles and the great victories we see and the crushing defeats that are blow by blow. I love to see all the testosterone-filled epic battles that take place during this section of the Bible. But to me, the most intriguing part is something that surprises me. It's the romance. I love reading and watching in my mind the story play out of King David in 1 and 2 Samuel. Despite his courageous victories and his agonizing defeats, we find a man who is marked and marred by poor decisions, who has separated himself from God in so many ways, but yet always finds a way to come back in great fashion. And it amazes me that the Bible describes David as a man after God's own heart. How is this possible as we see his epic failures and his great defeats, that this man who can blunder so many things in his life can be considered a man after God's own heart? And then I read the Psalms that he wrote, and I can kind of picture the times and the emotion that he had while writing these Psalms with the stories that we find in the Old Testament. And it's easy to see that David was truly a man after God's own heart. And it wasn't because of his courage or strength, which is definitely a great part of his personality, but his repentant heart, his desire to be close in communion and relationship with his Creator. I envy David. I want to be courageous and brave like him. But more importantly, I want to have a heart that longs for God like him. I want to have a heart that wants to be close to God like he does. I want to be a man of courage, not only in battle, but also to go to my God and say, "Here I am, Lord, marked and marred. Take me and use me." I hope you enjoy this section of the Bible. I hope you live through the moments of epic battles and great defeats, and you see the testosterone-filled mixture of the Old Testament. But more importantly, I hope that while you read through these passages, that you'll find the romance of a God who longs to be with you. And hopefully you'll see yourself as a person who longs to be with their God. Enjoy it like I did.